What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome back to another episode of the Low Life Motherfucking Chopper Podcast.
Get to the chopper!
The Low Life Chopper Podcast.
What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to the 5-year anniversary of the Low Life Motherfucking Chopper Podcast.
What up, you salty bitches?
5 motherfucking years you guys have been listening to me scream in your motherfucking ear holes.
Jesus. They've suffered through a lot.
They have. The ups and downs.
Dude, that's a long time to be doing a podcast.
It's a very long time. Especially for... I'm not tech savvy at all, so it's
Yeah. It's my 10th episode, but I've been listening since pretty much the beginning.
Yeah, you've been on the game since the beginning almost.
Yeah. I came in on that Chopper Bob episode, which was like...
You got one of the
first
OG
season.
shirts fucking framed in your shop, bro.
Signed, too. I won that. Well, I guess technically I was told that it wasn't the first giveaway. It was the first Patreon giveaway, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I think...
Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah, there was some sort of... Because I had posted about that shit at one point, and it was Born Again Choppers, right?
Yeah.
He won the first one, but there was no Patreon, so I think I got the first Patreon one. So if you look at our Patreon...
Yeah, you
You'll
like
see
suck a
that.
dick losers.
And then, yeah, I got a bunch of shit. I got a bunch of Zarkin Froods.
Oh, yeah, magazines and shit.
A bunch
Yeah.
of stickers. It was just a random shit, but one of them was a shirt, and I was like, sign that shit, bitch.
Yeah.
And you guys did very badly.
Yeah, and now you're a co-host.
I know how far we've come.
Fucking wild, dude.
Yeah, it's been a wild ride.
5 years, dude. Fuck.
Yeah. Think it'll last another 5?
Hopefully I'll last another 5. The way things have been going lately, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's not looking promising.
Nah, dude, nothing serious, though. You know?
Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Nothing like a fucking medical issue to make you realize how important your health is, you know?
Yeah. When I was just at the hospital, they obviously took my blood pressure and shit. And I've always like prided myself every time I've ever gone to the hospital. Like, dude, your fucking blood pressure is money. Like, it cannot get better than that. And then when I went this last time, he was like, it's not bad. It's also not great. And I was like, huh. Should I see someone about it? Or is it like not to that point yet?
Just say psych now.
Yeah.
Say psych.
So, yeah, we'll
that
see what
sucks.
happens.
I'm always like right on the cusp. I get in there, they take my blood pressure and it's high. And I go, yeah, dude, I just have to walk up 2 flights of stairs. Take it again in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's usually good. I do some
Yeah.
Serenity Now, breathing technique shit.
Yeah.
That scale don't lie, though. I am medically obese.
Dude, the standards, everybody's medically obese.
Yeah. Yeah. There's just too much good food out there nowadays. And
Yeah.
beer, you know? When we were
Beer's
growing
the
up,
biggest
there was just like... There was
Budweiser.
no such thing as like, you know, heavy beers.
Malt liquor.
Yeah, dude.
That was the IPA back in the day.
Yeah, malt liquor. Oh my god.
Some
So
King
fucking
Cobras
gross.
or OEs, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, OE was the shit. I remember Ice Cube made a fucking, what was it? I think it was a St. Ides commercial on TV.
Really?
Yeah. Makes your Jimmy thicker. Makes girls come quicker. It was
Wow.
sick. Yeah, dude, Ice Cube.
That's crazy.
It was good.
They said that on TV.
I don't know if it's on TV. You can look it up on YouTube, though. Oh, St. Ides. They probably had it on Showtime or some shit like back in the day.
Yeah. Skinamax.
Yeah, dude. What the Fucking
Bring
fine.
back Skinamax, dude.
Yeah, they just have free porn now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's too easy now.
Yeah. Who's paying for this stuff? It's like, they give it away for free.
Commercials.
Right?
Yeah, I don't. Anybody that buys a subscription is fucking retarded.
Yeah, or like an OnlyFans. I mean, I just don't get the whole OnlyFans thing either. It's like,
Nah.
you can just watch people have sex for free now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have to pay someone.
Yeah. The only way I'm buying an OnlyFans subscription is if it's some chick that was too good for me in high school, and then I'm going to screenshot all the pictures and share them on Facebook.
Yeah, for revenge.
And tag her dad.
Ouch. Yeah. I'm surprised these girls aren't worried about any of that shit,
Yeah, dude. Listen.
Yeah.
These hoes ain't loyal out here anymore, bro.
Yeah. Feel bad for you young bucks.
Yeah. I feel bad for the young bucks that are with a chick and she has an OnlyFans. Like, what the fuck?
And he's holding the camera.
Yeah, he's holding the camera. She's getting pounded out.
Dude.
Like, whatever, dude. She's paying the bills.
Dude. I do a fucking... I do an OnlyFans of me just solo jerking off, but I wouldn't be able to make content every day. I need
just like building choppers naked.
need a couple of days. I've been walking around the house naked a lot lately. It's been hot.
Yeah, there you
Hot
go.
and humid.
So, to start this one off, we're going to go through our top Patreon.
Yeah, I think that's a good place
Guys
to
have been
start.
riding with us from the beginning almost. And just give a shout out to the motherfuckers that help make the show possible.
Yeah, I think first, number one Patreon is, a sponsor of the show, but I think it's appropriate to highlight Steve from Deadbeat Customs because he's been there since the beginning of the sponsorship thing back in 2019. Hasn't missed a month. He's been with us the whole time. So really appreciate that. That brings in, just a lot of revenue, obviously, for the show, but also shows that I got a fucking flying on my face while I'm doing this, by the way. If you guys aren't watching, I had one, it just landed on my nose and kissed me. So sorry, Steve, but no, just having a sponsor with all the shit that we say on this show, or as Benny said, and all the fucking crazy guests and shit.
Yeah.
He must either A, not listen to the show, or B, he's one of us. So I'm gonna say he's probably B, and he just loves this shit, and he's cool with supporting it, and he's a local cat, Tewksbury, dude.
Yeah.
He does the Deadbeat Retreat. That's been the low life event forever. You know what I mean? But yeah, super good dude. Let me just reload because all this shit's coming up fucked up because it's on a computer. Bruh. Dude, what the fuck?
Lost it or what?
Yeah, these fucking... I don't know what the fuck's happening. This is the coolest thing that's ever happened on the show, though. What the fuck? Won't bring them up. All right, let me try to... Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's up. My mouse is
Whenever we
fucked up.
start recording, this happens every time.
Yeah, dude, what the fucking fuck? Okay.
I'd pull it up on my phone if I knew how to.
Let me do that. So yeah, the computer is just it won't let me scroll. This is riveting stuff, guys.
Yeah.
This is good television, good radio. Yeah, I don't even know if I can pull it up on my phone.
For anybody that's wondering, I'll fill some dead air while you do that. For anybody that's wondering why my nose looks exceptionally larger on this episode. My daughter broke my nose 2 years ago. Snapped the tip of my nose bone right off. And I got MRSA back then. And then 3 days ago, my nose started feeling that same way, like a lot of pressure on the right side. Finally went to the hospital yesterday. Turns out I got fucking MRSA again. And for anybody that doesn't know, it's a strand, I guess, maybe, of staph infection. So it's not good to have in your fucking nose because it's super close to your fucking brain cavity. But they got me all fucking hopped up on these pills and some kind of fucking ointment that I have to jam up my nose like a COVID test 3 times a day, which fucking sucks. And the pills, dude, when I'm outside in the sun, as soon as the sun touches my skin, it feels like my skin is on fire. So it's been a pretty good day, to say the least. And anyways, that's why my nose is looking like this, because it is swollen like a motherfucker right now.
That's fucked up that the sun is fucking it up.
Yeah, I guess it's just with that antibiotic, like your skin becomes very sensitive to the sun. It feels like, when you get a sunburn and then you have to go back out the next day and you get like the sun on your sunburn. That's what it feels like.
It's the worst.
It's fucking horrific, dude. Still not pulling up?
No, my computer's all fucked up. So hopefully this is still recording. Jesus.
It says it is.
Okay.
I know. Fuck, I wish I could remember all of the names. I know one of them was.
I'm gonna try my other
Tank.
computer. Fish Tank, yeah. Fish Tank is number 1 non-sponsor contributor lifetime.
Yeah, Fish has been
fucking
supporting us for fucking ever.
Yeah, since 2019.
The other one was Dan at No Luck Paintworks. He was just a Patreon subscriber for fucking ever, and then jumped onto the sponsorship thing. Fuck, what was the third one? I cannot remember now.
Jay Rosser. Yeah, hold on, let me go pull it up on my other computer.
All right. So anyways, we're just trying to give shout outs to all you guys that have been sticking with us through all the shit, through all the fucking hard times of struggling to get good content out every fucking week. For anybody that does a podcast, it's not fucking easy, especially if you do weekly podcasts. It is tough. So we appreciate the fuck out of all you guys that have stuck with us, donating the Patreon to make the show possible, make it possible for us to travel to other shows, to be able to get this nice fucking studio gear, like this fucking mic right here. Shit ain't cheap. And the only reason this podcast sounds this good and looks this good is because of the Patreon subscribers and the fucking vendors or sponsors, vendors, whatever you want to call them. What do we got?
Fucking stupid Apple. All right. So yeah. Zoom in here. So Fish Tank, number 1. Jake Rosser, 2019. He joined July 2019. I guess that's when you guys probably started
Patreon.
Started the Patreon. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jake Rosser, Andrew Feeney, September 2019. And by the way, Fish Tank and Jake Rosser, that's a 2-way tie for first place.
Shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, dude. Yep. Yeah, that's sick. So 2-way tie, Andrew Feeney, and then we have Not Patrick. You've heard that name
From
here.
Down Under.
Yeah, July 2019. Yep.
Fuck, dude, that's what's up.
Yeah, dude, lifetime. And then Harleys and Headaches.
Yeah.
Again, from 2019. And then finally, our boy from out here in East Canada, Kevin Barton.
Kevin Barton.
Yep.
Barton French.
Yep, that's the top 5 Patreon contributors of all time.
Fuck yeah.
That's huge, dude. That's really cool. Because, like, that's
Yeah.
5 years of motherfuckers updating their card information. Those motherfucking cards, those credit cards don't stay cool for 5 years. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Hard
Yeah, it's
time.
huge.
Everybody's having hard times. Like there was times when I was like, I don't know if I can afford the fucking $10 a month. You know what I mean? You're cutting back.
Yeah.
So that's huge.
Yeah.
You guys stuck it out, and they really care about it, and really appreciate you guys.
Ronald, you probably would have been a top contender if you didn't cancel your Patreon when you became a co-host.
I actually should look that up. Like what? I'll look that
I
up.
bet you would have been. You would have been right up there.
I signed on as soon as you guys launched it.
Yeah.
Because I remember that first Patreon giveaway for that first month. I was one of 6.
Yeah.
So I was probably one of the first people to sign up.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
And I was like, I like these odds, dude.
Yeah.
One of 6.
Yeah. Yeah, those are good odds.
But I won that thing 3 times.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. I got that first one was that grab pack. And then I stole one from Not Cool Nate Bev because he wasn't following Jerry.
Oh shit.
And I got that shifter, that Nana's sink handle shifter thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And then what else did I get?
You won the co-host spot. That was what the last raffle me and Grace did. We never told anybody, but that's what it was.
Yeah, it was a raffle spot, and it was one of 2. One of 2
Yeah.
places.
Yeah.
It was either going to be Grease's younger brother or me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
So,
got
yeah,
the short
huge shout out
straw.
to all you guys on the Patreon. We fucking appreciate the hell out of it. Like I said, it just makes it so we can make the show better sound quality, better visuals, and be able to get out to shows. Speaking of getting out to shows, your boys are going to be hitting one of the most epic shows on the East Coast. I'll give you 3 seconds to guess what it is. Yell it as loud as you can right now.
We don't care where you are. If you're at work, just yell it. You on the treadmill? You in bed with your wife? You work 3rd shift? It's
Yeah.
8
Yell
in the
it.
morning. She's trying to sleep
Wake
in.
that baby up.
Yeah. Just yell it.
We are going to be set up and vending at the Indian Larry Block Party. Your boys are coming to Brooklyn.
Big time. Going to the Big Apple.
We're going to Brooklyn.
So if we have any friends in Brooklyn, hit us up. Let us know. Because we're probably going to
Yeah.
be getting there, Friday night or whatever. Setting up Saturday early. Hoping to get some merch set up.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to get there Friday night, probably.
100%.
Get there Friday night, get a hotel.
Yep. It's an
And then we can
all-day
get
thing.
to there Saturday
Yeah.
super early. Hopefully we can find a place super close because we're not going to have a fucking car.
Yeah. Yeah, there's places, I already checked it out. I'll send them to you, but there's some reasonable price places. There's some glamping right there because it's right on the river.
It would be dope, though, if we could... Let's talk off air.
Yeah.
Remind me to talk about this off air. I have some
Yeah.
ideas.
Yeah, we could just dress up like bums and sleep in the street too.
Yeah, just sleep in our vendor spots.
Sleep in, yeah. This was all the money we had.
Yeah. Yeah, so listen, man, if you were on the fence about going to the block party, listen, this is the year. Come hang out. We're going to be there set up. Rob, the crazy gentleman, is going to be there. He's there every fucking year. Rob's going to show us where all the dope pizza spots are.
Oh, yeah.
So get out there. Get it in your calendar to get out to the Indian Larry block party. Next, you can catch us at the motherfucking Deadbeat Retreat. Listen, I know every year we go fucking hide out in our top secret Chopper Island and nobody can ever find us. But guess what? Your boys are setting up at fucking Deadbeat Retreat as well. So in the main area, all day Saturday, we'll be set up with a booth. We'll be slinging merch. We will be helping with the all motorcycle show. So every single bike that comes to Deadbeat will all be in the main field at one time, and it'll be an all-make, all-model bike show.
Hell yeah.
And we'll be there. We'll
We're
be
gonna
there
set
talking
up
shit.
front and center. And look at this. I got this at last year's Deadbeat Retreat, actually.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's actually a little snug now. I think I put on
I'm
some weight.
selfish.
Hey, you gotta support yourself.
I gotta rep the brand, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So listen, we're going to be set up at both of those shows. We're throwing around ideas right now on what kind of merch we should bring to those shows. So as we come up with ideas, we'll post them on the Patreon, possibly on Instagram. And you guys can just tell us like, hey, yeah, bring that. We'll set up like a poll on what shit you want us to bring. A couple ideas. We did this way back in the day. Rhino actually has one, right? The beer glass.
I broke it as I walked out the door.
Oh shit, dude!
That was a collector's item.
I still have one. Yeah. So we did beer glasses before, like the big tall glass beer mug with the Low Life Chopper Podcast logo on it. We're talking about possibly doing those. Maybe doing some shot glasses. Maybe some T-shirts. Maybe some koozies. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, let us know what kind of shit you want our logo printed on.
Yeah.
That'd be cool to just do just our faces on shit. Like, not so people wouldn't even know what it was from.
Yeah,
You'd
like,
be drinking out of a mug and it would just have your face on it, and people would be like, what the fuck is that? Who is that man?
Yeah, who is that?
Yeah, and just don't tell anybody. It's fucking, freak out people at your work.
Most interesting man in the world.
Yeah, why is that guy drinking out of a mug with that man on it? The haggard man. Is his nose broken?
Man on your koozie.
That'd be funny.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're trying to bring some merch to these shows that way you guys can get them. And also, do not forget we have a big cartel where you can go get shirts right now. We're gonna keep the OG shirt. We're gonna keep the Loctite Shop shirt and the Rhino Resto shirt. But the other two are going to disappear
forever.
When? August?
I'd say August. Yeah.
Like the beginning of August?
Yeah. Next week.
Damn.
Yeah.
Next week.
Get them. Listen,
if you want your Only Choppers shirt, it's like the OnlyFans logo, but says Only Choppers. Fuck the rest. That's gonna be gone next week. So make sure you go get it. If you want the No Springs, Struts, and what was the last one?
What'd you already say?
Spring Struts,
Shocks,
and Shocks. That shirt's gonna be gone next week. So get over to Low Life Chopper Podcast /Big Cartel. Something like that. Just go to Big Cartel and type in Low Life Chopper Podcast.
Yeah, or go to our link tree.
It'll be in our link tree on the Low Life Chopper Podcast Instagram. Also, you can get on the Patreon through that link tree. You can check out the YouTube channel on that link tree. Everything that we do is on that fucking link tree. So go do that. And also, listen, motherfuckers. We are averaging like almost 3,000 plays a fucking week and don't have 3,000 people subscribe to our fucking YouTube channel. So go subscribe to the goddamn YouTube channel so we can go live. Because when we can go live, then we can go live at Indian Larry Block Party. We can go live on YouTube at Deadbeat Retreat. So for all you people that don't live there and can't get there, that's your chance to be able to see those fucking shows. So go over to Low Life Child Podcast on YouTube. It costs fucking nothing. You just have to click subscribe. Fucking do it. You get to watch every one of these episodes with video. So you get to see Rhino pissing in his fucking bladder bag thing that he has. You get to see me with an oversized fucking nose because I have MRSA. You know what I mean? There's a shit you can't see when you're just fucking listening to it with earbuds.
Yeah, and if nothing else, just do it out of the kindness of your heart. Even if you're not a YouTube guy, just sign into YouTube. Do a click, subscribe.
It's simple.
It helps us out. You know, it helps us get, we want to grow the show. We want to connect more people in this community. And, that's the way to do it on social media. And neither of us are experts on it. I assure you. But
not even close.
We know that we have some pretty, I wouldn't call them lofty goals. They're very reasonable goals. We want to get us 1,000 subscribers on YouTube so we can go live and do cool shit like that. But also, Patreon is another way to support us. tell your friends. You know what I mean? If someone fell off, you have a buddy that's into choppers and he likes the show, be like, hey, support him. If you're out in like Minnesota or fucking California and you want to see us at these shows, get on that Patreon. That's how we paid for the Indian Larry Block Party. You know,
and if you can't afford the Patreon, buy a fucking t-shirt,
buy
whatever.
Merch.
Do it. And look, it's not us begging for money and this and that. It's just if we're gonna grow this podcast to what we want and what you guys want, we need to get the funds up because me and Rhino are not rich men.
We po folk, and that's the important thing is, as soon as that money hits the account, it's gone back into the show for equipment or for a vendor spot, which ain't cheap.
You don't even want to know. You don't want to know what it costs to vend the Indian Larry.
Yeah, dude.
But guess what? We did it because we've never vended. We've never. How do you say? Is it vend or vended?
Vended.
We've never vended. That sounds so wrong. We've never vended in New York. We've never been in that area.
Now we have an opportunity to meet the dudes out there. You know.
Yeah. So we're trying to knock off these fucking places on the bucket list so you guys can meet us. All the Jersey guys that listen, it's easier for you to get out there. The PA guys, Ohio, New York's a quick little hop, skip, and a jump for you.
Yeah. And it's a good opportunity too. Even if you don't like the show and you don't like us, if you have a problem with us, you can come out to the Indian Larry Block Party and fight us.
Just fuck us up.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want. Do a drive-by on us. You know what I mean?
You don't you don't even have to like the show. Just, if you want to know our whereabouts, follow us on social media, follow us on YouTube.
That's it. It's simple.
Yeah.
But yeah, so do what you can to support us. We appreciate it. And again, like Rhino said, when we cash that Patreon out every month, that shit is gone. It's gone. Because it's like we always need something. Like when we started doing this video stuff, we had to you can't just use the camera on your laptop because those fucking suck. I thought they were great until you started putting out like video content. They're fucking garbage. So we had to buy like external fucking webcams and like nice ones. That way it looks good. You know what I mean? I had to buy an at-home setup here for a studio. Rhino had to get an at-home studio for his place.
I had to buy all these pictures behind me.
Yeah, he had to buy all those pictures. He had to buy a garage.
I had to put a down payment on a house.
Yeah. Yeah, but for real, anything you can do to help, whether it's Patreon, buying a shirt, or even just subscribing to the YouTube channel. It fucking helps, and we
at the very least, just the YouTube,
Yeah.
That's nothing. And again, it's like, we want to meet you guys. You know what I mean? We want to get out there. We want to meet new people. We want to be part of this community, because we care about it. We want to be, we don't want to just be inactive participants. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We want to actually be a part of it. So,
and here's like a perfect example. Like we wanted to make Fuel Cleveland happen this weekend, but it's like with Fuel Cleveland, Indian Larry Block Party, and then Deadbeat. There's no fucking way that I can afford to do all three of those. Like, there's no fucking way. You know what I mean? If we had a bigger following and, well, not bigger following. Our following's pretty fucking good. But if we had more Patreons and more YouTube where we get paid from ads from YouTube, you guys don't have to do anything. That makes it so we can get to those shows. So we can hit 3 shows in a row like that.
But just share that shit out, Don't be shy, We're posting our shit up. The YouTube and all that stuff, share it out on fucking Instagram, or actually that's pretty much where we're at, on the Instagram, because we want to get more people into this. The more people, the more fun it is. If you have a friend you really like, but he's not into choppers, like, you should start working on that boy.
Yeah.
Get him to listen to this show. Get him to buy a piece of shit bike. Get him into choppers. It'll make him a better person, or her. We need more good people. So if you have good people in your life and they're not into choppers right now, turn them on to some of this shit,
Yeah. Yep. And I'll say this for the YouTube's cool. Even if you're like Rhino said, you're not a YouTube guy. The last episode with John and Bubba, you cannot get the vibe of that show by listening to it. when you watch the video and it's me and Rhino sitting here like this, and then John and Bubba standing up in their garage shooting the shit around their fucking that shovel that they built, drinking beers. It's a different vibe when you get to watch it. Now, I'm not saying watch every fucking episode. You know what I mean? We don't care about that. But getting the subscribers is what helps us be able to get the ability to go live. And that gives us the ability to take on, get paid from YouTube just on fucking them running commercials during the video. You know what I mean? So it's just a way you can help without having to spend any fucking money.
Yeah. And it's just about, expanding this because people aren't built like this anymore. You know what I mean? You got to get young kids into this. You need to get dudes that like have the aptitude for this. Maybe your old punk rock friend, maybe he has a family now and he's like doesn't go out and adventure. This kind of lifestyle motivates people to go out and do cool things.
Yeah.
Get out in nature, get out on the open road, go to events, support local businesses. I mean, if you've ever been to a show, it's everybody's doing cool shit. You know what I mean? It's a collective, it's a community. So get new people into it because then it'll be even more fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So spread the word, spread the gospel.
Oh, fuck. So with all that being said, that mouthful, that was just the intro to the show, in case you guys were wondering.
Oh, yeah, we haven't gotten to the meat and potatoes.
So for this one, to help celebrate the 5-year, I wish we could just I wish there was a show around this time. So we could just fucking party with everybody, but it's not going to happen. But what me and Rhino did, so neither one of us know, all right, we both went through our catalog and picked our top 5 shows ever recorded. Neither one of us know what either one of us picked, so that'll be cool. We'll see if we both pick the same, or if not even fucking close. We don't even have one that's the same. We'll see. And fucking when you're on the YouTube, when you're watching this, comment what your top 5 was. What's your top 5? It doesn't have to be in order. Mine aren't in order. Just your top 5 episodes you've ever fucking heard.
Yeah, comment on the YouTube. I'm gonna put it on Spotify too. Just like a question. What's your top 5 episodes? I want to know. What do you want to hear more of? Right? Do you like hearing from Builtwell and Tyler? Do you like hearing from just simple dudes? That just have 1 or 2 bikes. You know what I mean? What's the kind of content you want?
Yeah.
But yeah, comment.
You want more of just me and Rhino shooting the shit? Fucking let us know.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's dive into the top 5, right?
Yeah.
I went through the entire catalog. This is something I think we should say. So this is episode 250. But running 5 years, we have some mathematicians in the audience, you might be like, well, that's not 5 years worth of episodes, never missing a week, which you haven't. We have 10 lost episodes.
Yeah. If you guys remember correctly, when all of our shit was getting reported for playing music at the end, they ended up wiping out 10 episodes. I don't know which episodes they were.
I don't know either.
So it's I have no idea, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully at some point we can figure it out, or whoever's on those episodes Will, what the fuck? My fucking episode's not up. And we can redo an episode.
Yeah. Yeah. Any of you internet sleuths want to figure that out, go through the catalog and tell us which 10 are missing, because there should be 260. But we're going to roll with the 250 now because, maybe we can re-release those 10 lost episodes at some point.
Yeah.
But for me, it was actually super easy to find my top 5 because I went through every episode and I was like, that one sucked, that one sucked, that one really sucked. But the 5,
there was only 5 good ones.
they leapt off the page, and it was Top Tier Turbidity with Rhino Resto, the Cheap Thrills recap with Rhino Resto and Fish Tank Whiskey, Advice for Life with Rhino Resto, Shovel Fever with Rhino Resto, and that live show, my first appearance when you were pinstriping Grease's his tank there. That was my 5. So pretty easy.
I forgot
That's
about
a
that
wrap.
episode. I forgot about that episode.
That was one of your first live episodes. You guys just had the camera set up, just like fucking. You
just
had
doing the thing, dude.
Yeah, you were doing the pinstriping, but then me and Grease were on the lift in his garage.
Yeah.
So that was a joke, everybody. I'm actually not that into myself. But my actual top 5, one of them does feature me, but we'll have to listen to find out which one.
Yeah. So mine are not in order.
Do you want to
I
start
just got
with
5 that I really like?
You want to start with like, well, yeah. So you don't? Do you have a number 1?
No.
Okay. Well, let's just go through.
Maybe.
We'll just do. I definitely have a number 1, but we can just start at 5, not in order.
Yeah, I don't know because
right?
I love all of these.
Yeah, just say just pick one, and then I'll pick one.
I have I have another one.
And
Okay.
we'll save that one for last.
Okay. All right. What's your quote unquote number 5?
I really liked the one, the live from Pipe Dreams episode. I thought that was super cool.
Really?
Yeah, that was.
I thought that one was a shit show, dude.
That's why I like shit shows.
I've gotten that from a lot of people.
Yeah, I like. That's why like
That's
I
what
like
we had
doing
Barton's
live.
Wrench on and shit, right?
Yeah, that's the Barton Wrench, his first one.
Yeah.
But I thought it was cool because it's like hanging out at a brewery,
Yeah.
But I want to do more episodes like that. Like I'd like to be able to go live from Indian Block Party, live from Deadbeat Retreat, if there's any cell service out there.
Yeah.
But I really liked that live episode. I thought it was cool to have just people fucking coming up and being like, "Hey," and it's at a brewery. So that was my number. That was one of 5.
Okay, so my number 5 is Slinging Paint with Frontiersman Studio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just love that episode because he's just such a good fucking dude. And me being a pinstriper, obviously, I gravitate towards those guys that also sling paint. But like the way he broke it down and like no like gatekeeping on any secrets and like all that shit, I really fucking dug that episode.
Yeah, he's I've been watching him.
I really want to do a follow up with him too.
Yeah, he's been putting out. I've just recently been looking at some of the shit he's been posting, and it's like fucking really nice.
Yeah,
like gold leaf shit, and
yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah, I love that style that he does, and it's all hand painted. So it's like I kind of grew up as an artist, did a lot of painting and shit, and it's like I kind of moved away from that, but I love seeing that crossover stuff where you like synergize fucking art and motorcycle stuff.
Yeah.
Super good dude. You guys only had him on that one time, right? He's a Canadian guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think he's like right on the outskirts of I'm not even gonna say what city, but like a bigger city, but he's like in the farm country, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think he's like up by Nova Scotia or some shit.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's up
I couldn't remember if it was like Nova Scotia or like Toronto or something.
He's more east than we are, I think.
Yeah.
Practically in the ocean.
He's the real Northeast.
Yeah. He looks at us and he's like, psst.
Yeah.
Just like I look at those people from like Connecticut and Rhode Island, and I'm like,
yeah, Northeast, my ass.
New Englander. How much snow did you get last year?
Yeah, seriously.
A dusting. Oh, we had a good storm. All right. 4. I really love that Stilettos Swing Both Ways with John and Bubba. That was
such a good episode.
That was so much fucking fun. Those guys are so cool to hang out with. Like the reason I liked it was like a virtual garage hang, where they're just standing up, punching each other in the shoulder, drinking fucking beers, smoking bowls, fucking hanging out. Like, those are always my favorite episodes when it's like not that structured and you're just kind of chilling. So when you're listening to it, and I do listen to this show still, like when it comes out on Friday, I'm still just as excited and I still listen to it. And
Same.
I was so stoked. Like that next Friday, I was like, yeah, dude, this is getting me stoked for the weekend. And like just hanging out, and those dudes are so good.
Yeah.
But I love to see it too. Like I'd like to have more duos on too, because then you know,
they
like,
feed off each other.
Yeah, because they're already buddies, and it's like it's cool. It's just like two sets of friends hanging out in the garage, you know.
Yeah. My number 4. I know this is gonna sound biased, but I'll explain after. Is Get to Know Your Host, Loctite Edition. So I really like that one because I felt like that's when I made the podcast more personal.
Mm-hmm.
And like I hid nothing in that episode. I talked about being beat as a child. You know what I mean? And like being put in fucking foster homes and going to jail. You know what I mean? I went through like literally my entire life story.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just cool for me to like open up and make the show more personal and like let everybody get to know like who I am outside of this shit. Yeah, so for that reason, I put that on the list.
Yeah, no, those were good. And actually, that's my third pick was the Get to Know Your Hosts, the Loctite and Grease. I thought that was like, I think every podcaster does that at some point. You know what I mean? Like, because they come out with the content, and people really, if you get really invested in the show, you know, like you're listening to it every week and you're listening to people's life stories, and it's good to be like, where do these motherfuckers come from? What are they actually about? You know what I mean?
Right.
And
I really wanted to do that episode because like a lot of people would see me at a show and they're like, yo, I fucking seen you. Like, I didn't stop by because you look like you were pissed and blah, blah, blah. And like what people don't realize is like I can't come on this show and just be like, what's going on, guys? And because nobody's gonna want to fucking listen to the show. You know what I mean? I get myself amped the fuck up before we record the show. I listen to like some banger fucking song, get amped the fuck up, and that's why I'm screaming into the fucking microphone. So I just wanted like that episode meant a lot because like I got to like show people like you said, let people know who the fuck I really am. Like outside of the show, this is who I am.
I'm gonna have to do one.
And like not saying I'm different on the show. Like I don't fucking portray like a character. But like, just so you have like the background, like what Ryan was saying, like know who you're fucking with.
Yeah, no, it's good. I mean, I like hearing people's stories. You know what I mean? Like there's some people that are like they don't really listen to other people. You know, they're just waiting for their turn to talk.
Yeah,
and then there's people that, you know, are actually genuinely interested. I'm a introvert type of guy, you know, so I like being around people that talk a lot because I can listen to them and it's entertaining and you get to know people and you get to know like really who they are. But yeah, I should do one of those one time.
Yeah.
That episode is funny because my wife listened to it because she was like, okay, you're gonna be on the show. I'm gonna get caught up on some of these episodes. Who the fuck are these people? And she was like, Loctite like blew up a motherfucking place with a fucking pipe bomb. Like what the fucking fuck?
She's like, I don't want you hanging out with him.
She was like, what does this tattoo mean? Is he a fucking white nationalist? What the fuck? And I was like, no, Loctite's a teddy bear.
Yeah.
And
that's what people don't get, man. People think I look mean as fuck at shows, and it's like, I'm the same as you, man. I love chopping it up with people.
Yeah.
I just have like resting bitch face.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
but at the same time, like and I've told Dan this a couple times, and like Jerry, I like when, especially people that listen to the show like all the fucking time. I like meeting those people.
Yeah.
Because they have an idea of like what I'm about. You know what I mean? I don't want to say I hate because I get it. The things that make it awkward for me is like when somebody comes up, and I get it. But like when somebody comes up and like they're fanboying, I don't know what to say at that point. You know what I mean? Because like I'm just like a regular fucking dude. You know what I mean? But I get it because like when I first met not Scott, Wes. When I first met Wes from Riders on the Norm and just Custom Destruction, I was like a little fanboy. Like I didn't fucking act weird, but I was like, holy fuck, dude! I can't believe I'm like standing where this dude's at right now. Like this is fucking wild. I've heard 100 something episodes of this guy. So I get it, but it always makes it awkward. Like I prefer people just come and be like, "Yo, what up, fucking cocksucker? Like, what's going on, dude?"
Well, I remember
you know what I mean?
when I first met you guys, I was a bit fanboy. You know, it was at the Winter Expo, that Chop Ahead thing.
Yeah,
and you guys had just started out.
Yeah,
but it is like a little intimidating. But then that's what beer is for, or fucking whatever you're into. Just get a couple beers in you and go up and
I'm fine with like I don't want to make it sound like I'm like being a cocksucker. Like I'm fine with like fanboying, but like just come over and talk to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be like, yo, what up, dude? Fucking been listening to the show for whatever. Well, I'm a Patreon member. Or I've seen this, or this is how I found you. That's the kind of shit I like to hear. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it was cool going to, you know, like Easy Times, and we had a couple of Patreons that were able to make it out there.
Yeah.
And hung out for hours, dude. Just shooting the shit, drinking our beer.
Just chilling under the Easy
up. Yeah, dude. We're really easy to talk to. You know what I mean? Like, we're not like super outgoing. And, you know, we're definitely not as outgoing and friendly as, you know, Grease. You know, like he's super good at that shit.
So good at it, dude.
Yeah. He could be a politician.
So good.
You know what I mean? Me and you we got some shit. You know, we got chips on our shoulders, but like at the end of the day, it's like if you're about this shit and you love our podcast or you like us or you know you want to drink some beers,
just
like
come hang out, man.
Hang out, dude. I love it. I like meeting new people, and I'll listen to you talk all day. You know,
same. And like to be honest, man, that's how all of us know each other.
Yeah,
it's from that because Rhino, even though he was like, oh shit, those are those dudes, still came over and was just pounding beers with us. And guess what? Now Rhino's a co-host of the fucking show. Same with Dan. Dan listened to the show and then he fucking met us. Now Dan's one of my fucking best friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everybody that I hang out with right now is directly because of this show.
Yeah. And I got to say too, you know, like the big thing for me was I didn't have a bunch of friends that were like chopper dudes. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you're all alone, you know? And it's like that's scary because you can't go up with your friend and just be bullshitting or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, but we're there for you. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
why this show got started specifically for that reason.
Yeah, this show doesn't exist without you guys and you listening to it and you like on the Patreon or on the fucking YouTube, and it's like we have instant respect for you. As soon as you come up, like we want to, you know. We want you to be a part of it because it's not about the show. It's about the community. You know what I mean? It's actually about like going to the swap meets and going to the shows and checking out cool bikes and fucking helping each other out, you know? Like, that's why every single message gets answered. You know what I mean? Like every single email or DM or whatever, it always will because like that's respect, you know?
Yeah. And that's, to be honest, that's why this show got started in the first place. It's like Grease and I would go to shows, and we didn't know who the fuck to talk to. We were those dudes just walking around, not talking to anybody because we didn't fucking know anybody. Yeah. And like we were like, dude, with starting this podcast, we're giving somebody an in to every show. Because now, if we're at the show, now you know somebody at that fucking show. You're going to go to that show because now you know somebody there. And if we're not there, chances are somebody else that listens to the show is at that fucking show.
And I'm going to say now, like, if you're like on the fence or your loser buddy's backing out, he doesn't want to go to Deadbeat, come to Deadbeat and come camp next to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Roll up on your bike, bring your fucking tent. You can stay with us all weekend. You know what I mean? Like,
we ain't as good as we once were. Deadbeat was a lot more wilder for us like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, man. Last year I had a lot of fun last year. Last year was just like, so there's been years at Deadbeat like where we just fucking go balls out, dude. But like last year was the complete opposite of that. Like we were all drinking like we always do, but like for the most part, there wasn't any other drugs involved. And like it was just like vibing, dude. And I know how fucking corny that sounds, but like just sitting around the fire, people that we never even fucking knew. You know what I mean? Just like vibing. You know what I mean? And that's the kind of shit I like.
Yeah, dudes coming out from, I mean, yeah, last Dead Day was awesome. We had people from all over the country come out.
Yeah.
And I always get shit faced. So.
Oh yeah, I get shit faced. Last year I didn't get shit faced. I'm more of just like kept. I think we were talking about this before. Is like I'm at the spot now where I'm not trying to get shit faced. I'm trying to like go up real quick, catch that buzz, and just like ride that shit out for the whole weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be shit faced.
I'll still drink a 30-pack every day. You know what I mean?
But like, if you walk up
throughout
to
the day,
you walk up to the low life tent at Deadbeat and you just see Loctite sitting there, I'm actually under the table.
Yeah, or in a bush or something.
Yeah. Just come poke me with a stick. I'll
yeah.
chill.
Yeah. But like, all right. So like the moral of this whole thing, I know we got way off my episode here.
Yeah.
But like the moral of this is like, this show is here for you guys. We literally get zero benefits of the show, except for the fact that we get to meet so many fucking people. We don't get paid for the show. We don't get any like free shit. Like we don't get shit. And like when the whole thing with Grease happened and Grease took the separate venture off to YouTube, which it looks like he's fucking crushing it. I could have just been like, that's it. It's a fucking wrap. But it was like, to me in my head, and then with talking to Rhino, which like really solidified it for me, it was like, this can't die yet. It's still climbing, you know what I mean? And like people are still making that connection, and not even just with us, like people are making that connection throughout the entire fucking world through the show. Yeah. So for that reason, I was like, dude, we can't let this die. And then Rhino was like, hey, I'm good at everything. So I could co-host.
That's a really important point that you just brought up, though, is that like I came up pretty recently with choppers, you know what I mean? Like in the last 5 years. And the reason that it was able to happen and it became fun and it stayed fun was that I met people like you, Grease, Dan, like a whole bunch of people in the community where now I go to shows and shit and I'm never alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what this show does. It like brings people together, and definitely in the Northeast, but we want to do that elsewhere too. You know what I mean? Yeah. We want to be able to spread the thing because we care so deeply about this. You know what I mean? Like that's what it's about. That's how the show got started, and that's still what it's about for me. You know, is like that's why I want to keep it going too. Is like meet new people that are cool, that are into choppers. That's what we care about. But yeah, so get to know your hosts. That was, yours was a wild ride, man.
Yeah.
I'll do one someday. Mine's not quite as wild. I didn't spend.
You definitely got to do one.
Yeah. Mine will be funny, but all right. Number 2. We're flying through these actually. Number 2.
Are we? No, we're at number 3.
Oh wait, yeah. You didn't do your number 3. I just did my number 3 because it was also get to know your hosts.
Oh,
so you're up.
So this is one that like I think this will forever be a favorite. And if you haven't listened to this one, you gotta go listen to it. Even if you have listened to it, go listen to it again because it's fucking hilarious. I have Long Story Short with the Traveling Larry.
Oh, dude, that was a good one.
Dude, it was so good. Nobody has ever had a road trip like Larry did, dude. That fucking episode was hilarious. And I have a bunch of episodes that I'll go back into and just like listen to. A lot of them like earlier ones, just because it's been so long where I'm like, dude, I gotta fucking hear that one again. But that's definitely one of them where like, if I'm trying to laugh, I'm putting that episode on because 100% you're laughing your ass off the entire episode.
Yeah, and you should go back and listen to some of these old ones because, like, I think it was Fish Tank a little while ago who's like re-listening from like episode 1 or whatever, and he was sending us fucking, and I was like, oh yeah, that was a fun one, you know? Yeah. Go back and listen to these old episodes.
Yeah.
They hold
I
up.
do it every once in a while, dude. It's great.
Yeah, They're fun. 2. I put Deadbeat recaps, all of them. It's kind of a tie. I just feel like they're all the best because it's like that's like our jam. That's like our big show every year that all of us go to. Nobody ever misses it, and it's just like it's fun to relive the weekend. The week after, because that weekend goes by quick.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's just pandemonium the entire time, and it's like it's just funny to be like, oh yeah, I remember when he did that. So the Deadbeat recaps. That's like what is it, a 4-way tie? Because you guys had one that first year. Has it been 5 years of Deadbeat or 4?
5.
This will be the 5th. This will be the
Our
5th.
This will be the 5th. Our first episode, like legit episode, was a Deadbeat recap.
Was like episode 1 or 2, 2 or 3 or something.
Yeah. So my number 2 was Teeth Deep at Deadbeat Retreat. And the reason that one was just like my most like memorable year. Was that the year that like you came over and camped with us and your wife bought a raccoon and shit?
Yeah, that was it. Because I remember that discussion.
I think it was.
I remember that Teeth Deep discussion by the fire late night.
Yeah. I just remember that one being like one of the funnest times I've ever had in my life. Everybody was just like, it was wild, dude.
That was a good one. Because
that was like one of the events that like you talk to your grandkids about.
Yeah.
Maybe leave some shit out, but like let them know how fucking rowdy you used to get.
Yeah, so the Teeth Deep one, so that was your second Deadbeat recap.
Yeah.
Because the first one was just you and Grease, and then the second one is when it really popped off.
Yeah.
And I remember
was it the second or was it the third?
That was the second.
No, it was the second. It was the second. Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, that's when we flew in. What's his name too? From
that was the third one.
Was it?
Yeah. The second one.
No, it couldn't have been. Because the third one wasn't. I was only there for one night, right?
That was the fourth.
My grandfather died. No, the fourth one was last year. The fourth one was when we met Parker and Ray and.
Okay, yeah, that was last year. Okay, Parker and Ray.
And the third one, I was only there for one night. I rode it on Saturday night or Friday night and left Saturday morning.
So there was the graveyard one. There was my first one was after the graveyard one.
Yeah.
Then there was
Teeth Deep. I think.
Teeth Deep. No. No, Teeth Deep is the second one.
Is it?
Yeah, and then the third one was you had a weed year, and then you had an Adderall year. And then we had last year.
Adderall was the third year.
That's why you don't remember it.
The weed year was the bad one, dude. That's when I died and like left. Like
that's when
army
that was
crawling.
The second one. That was the second one.
Yeah, that was Teeth Deep.
Yeah, that was Teeth Deep. You were naked.
I was not in a good place.
Yeah, but I think that was probably the best year. There was that because then we had that wicked rainy year.
Yeah.
The one where it rained like a motherfucker. Last year was great. So yeah, the second one was good. That's when I met you guys. Like actually like hung out. Because I had gone there solo. And then my wife met me the next day with the raccoon.
Yeah.
And we had the burnout barge from Dirty Builds. Then it was Adderall.
That's right.
And I think the Adderall year was the one with Seam and I.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. I don't know what recap that one was called.
Fuck. I'm trying to fucking find it because I want to know what year that was. Was that 2020, dude?
2020 was...
It was 2019. So it was the second year.
The Teeth Deep?
Yeah, August 29th, 2019.
Yeah. And then the next year was all fucked up because of COVID. I remember there was like, it rained like a motherfucker and everybody was afraid of COVID. But that's the one where you had just done the Greasy Dozen.
Yeah. Yep.
Because, yeah, I remember Homeboy came up with a shovel head.
But like you said, so yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. All the Deadbeat recaps have been amazing because every year some new shit, like some new shit happens.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, what is your actual number one?
My number one is grass-fed beer and holiday cheer. That's with
I
Grease,
fucking
Loctite,
forgot about that.
Whiskey Eye, Fish Tank, No Luck, and yours truly. That was
yeah,
so
that
much
one.
fucking. That was a
That
fucking
one
shit
was
show.
wild, dude.
Yeah,
Grease got so drunk he almost couldn't finish the episode.
yeah, dude, that was
the last time Grease drank beer, I think.
yeah. That one was the best. I mean, I don't know what you guys expected having all these fucking maniacs in the same room.
Yeah.
Because that's the other thing that was fun about it was we were all together. You know, we were actually in the studio recording.
Yeah.
And
it got wild.
Dude, we were there all night.
Yeah.
It was a late night. And we all got fucked up and
oh yeah, we were there for fucking ever, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. We were hanging out in the garage, we were getting fucked up. Dude, it was like an all night thing. It was late.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it snowed like a motherfucker when we left too.
Oh yeah, it was definitely snowing. When we got out of the fucking studio, it was snowing.
Yeah. But that one was like the episode started, the train was already off the rails. Everybody was hyped.
Immediately.
And then it never got back on the rails. It was just a fucking shit show. And then if you listen to it, you're just like, what the fuck is going on? There's like 6 people talking all at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was fucking fun as
that was
shit.
A good one. That was just a lot of fun for sure.
It was like right after Christmas too, right? Or right before Christmas. I think it was like the Christmas episode. And you coined the phrase grass-fed beer.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck, dude. I forgot about that one. I'm going to have to listen to that tomorrow.
Yeah.
That was a fucking good one.
That was a good one. And then the outro music on that one was sick, too.
Yeah, what fucking band was that? You picked it,
Dan,
right?
No, Dan did.
Oh, no, Dan picked it. Yeah, that was Yellow Stitches you picked, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which after they took all those episodes down, you lost all that shit. But I had that one saved on my phone, so I still got the full episode with the music.
Oh, no shit.
Because it's like downloaded on my phone, yeah.
Yeah. Is that one still up, though?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because I couldn't remember the name of it, and I was like... Because when all the episodes got re-uploaded, everything... They're all marked for February, so you can't, like, chronologically, go back.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I finally found that one. That one was fucking hilarious. We should do that one again.
Yeah, I agree.
Just like the Christmas episode.
Yeah, I agree. So my number one, and this was, I didn't have a number one before today. Me and Ryan were talking like, let's scroll through and pick our top 5. So just going through the catalog, there's a couple different number ones. But then when I got to this one, I was like, this is it for sure. My number one is Backyard Dreams with Madhouse Motors.
Really?
Yeah. So for 2 reasons. One, Jace is fucking hilarious.
Dude, I was
this was the first time I met Jace.
He was on that one.
And, dude, I was fucking dying. That kid is so fucking funny. He's like
You
your
need to get him on again.
stereotypical fucking Boston townie kid. Just fucking hilarious. And then the other one is just because Jay Shia is a fucking stud, dude. Just like her story of like parents being immigrants, coming up in Boston, working out of literally the backyard in a shed, to like getting her first shop and then her second shop and now her third shop that has a fucking cafe, and like she's invited to all these fucking shows and people are writing articles about her nonstop and like
eBay
flying
commercials.
to fucking eBay commercials, and it's just wild to like see somebody that came up with a struggle, came up as an immigrant family, and like all the odds, dude, and just fucking crushing.
Yeah. and raising a kid,
raising a kid, dude.
Yeah,
You know
she's
what I mean?
an
Like, just
iconoclast, dude. She's gonna be world famous.
Fucking
Yeah,
crushing, dude.
yeah. She's fucking
and
amazing.
it's super cool that she's local and she's just an amazing fucking person. I have not seen her in a fucking while, unfortunately. But just an all around fucking great human. So
yeah,
I
we
had
gotta
to pick.
we
I
gotta
had
get
to pick that one.
we gotta get Jace back on though.
We gotta go to Madhouse, dude.
Yeah,
That would
definitely.
be dope.
Yeah, I haven't been to the new spot.
I haven't been to the new one yet either.
It looks really fancy.
Mm.
But yeah, Jace has a bunch of shit going on all the time too, because he's
Always, dude. That kid's a fucking psychopath.
well, he's got that snub nose lens. He does all those fucking. He does some cool film shooting.
Yeah.
And then he has his other business, Cheap Toupee. He sells hats, vintage hats. I just think it's fucking amazing. It's so cool. He gets the coolest shit too. I bought it.
And he's a bartender, so he's got all the fucking stories, and he's a chopper guy. You know what I mean? He's just a good dude. We definitely got to get him on.
Yeah. We got to get him back on. I just love seeing him whenever he goes to all the shit too.
Oh yeah, always.
He goes to all the shit.
He just randomly shows up halfway through.
Yeah, I remember me and Dan were at a swap meet in Mass or something, and he shows up. It's early. It's like 8 a.m, and he pulls out a little nip of scotch, and he's just like, and I'm just like, yes.
All right, it's that
I
time.
love you. Yes. The only other motherfucker drinking scotch at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, that was way back. That was first season shit too, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they
that was a long time
came
ago.
up from Boston for that, right?
Yeah.
They came to the garage.
In a snowstorm too, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's another one we got to get Jay back on too.
Yeah. Yeah, I went through, after going through all of them, it was tough to whittle down like the top 5 because there's really there's so many cool episodes, and it gave me a lot of ideas on like episodes we should redo and revisit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
another one too that I
ones.
remember seeing was Franken Motors with 4th Floor Choppers. That was such a good episode.
And that guy's a fucking beast.
Such a good episode. And like the Hawk Lachey episodes, I think we did 2 with him. That was really good. Bill from Builtwell was really good. Tyler from Lowbrow was really good.
Yeah. And those dudes too, I mean, they've just been, their careers have taken off, since. So it'd be great to get them back on. Like the other one that was like, that I really wanted to revisit was, Big Truth at Chop Ahead. Because that was an early one.
Yeah,
and
that was
like,
dude, we recorded that. This was after we recorded. We were supposed to record with Truth that night. Something happened. And so me and Grease just recorded an episode. On my way home, Truth was like, hey, I got time now. And I downloaded an app on my phone that would record the conversation. And that's how I recorded that show.
no shit.
That's how far back in the OG list that goes, dude.
That was that was like number 4 or 5 or some shit. I mean, it was early. So it'd be cool to like revisit them and just see what people are up to now.
Yeah,
but
and not only
dudes
is like
that.
Truth a local fucking legend, but he's also one of the Northeast fucking podcast guys.
Yeah, dude. Grandfather of this OG shit up here.
Yeah, we gotta get out there for that.
100%. Yeah, it'd
be dope to do a show. If we did a show with us, Rob the Crazy Gentleman, and Truth, we all do a show, just turn the mics on, talk shit, and split it up into 3 episodes. And each one of us put a piece of the episode out, so you got to go to all 3 to listen to the whole thing.
That's actually a great idea. We'll go on Saturday.
Dope, dude. Just spend 6 hours.
Yeah, dude.
Just bullshitting.
Yeah. Well, that's a great point too. Is like 5 years ago, there wasn't all this choice. You know what I mean?
No.
Like Danger Dan was out there, but
OG.
Yeah, there wasn't a bunch of podcasts that you could listen to about motorcycles and motorcycle culture. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And Truth and Rob do that. They talk about, they're not just choppers, and they talk about the music and stuff on the fringe of the culture too, which is awesome.
Right.
But we're a real niche.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
those
honestly,
guys are great.
I've said it a couple times. I feel like sometimes us being super niche to the chopper community sometimes hurts us. Not, I don't want to say hurts us, but it definitely brings. We're never gonna get as big as like somebody that just like talks broadly about like everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is fine with me. I'm glad that we just have like we talk to the people that are doing the same shit as us. But there is sometimes where like I like the platform that like Truth is doing where he's just covering everything in the scene. Punk rock, tattoos,
Paranormal shit.
fucking paranormal shit, choppers. And then like Rob's covering fucking everything. Just his journey in life across the fucking country from hunting the fucking just whatever, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which that's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
But
You get
I
different
mean, I guess all of us
perspectives, you
have
know?
our own lanes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for me, it's like, I don't know. I'm not really interested. I'm interested definitely in like paranormal stuff. And, you know, like I like hearing about other types of bikes and stuff, but I'll never be an FXR guy, never be a performance bagger guy. Don't really care to talk about it that much. Like,
Right.
I sold all my bikes that weren't hardtailed because I was like, I don't like these as much.
Yeah.
I don't want to ride them. I don't like riding them. But yeah, getting some other creators, you know, like if you're listening to this now and you're, you know, in the, you know, in that culture, custom culture, you're doing pinstriping or paint or fucking chopper shit or whatever, reach out, you know, we want to talk to you.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, I guess we kind of sometimes we go off topic and we talk about other shit outside of fucking choppers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The lad episodes are pretty much
Whatever the fuck.
no choppers at all. Health problems, gripes we have about the government.
Yeah. Fucking you name it.
Lots of chicken talk.
Yeah. Yeah, anything goes on the lad episodes.
Yeah. Yeah, those are getting fun. And I'm hoping to the other thing, just to bring it back full circle to the beginning of the episode, but we're going to be putting some additional content out on for Patreons on the YouTube. I have a couple of Vice projects that I'm working on right now. I'm going to do some Vice restoration videos. I'm going to just pop that up there.
Nice.
Just extra content. Anything that I would record and usually put out, we'll put it up there. But yeah, I got a Vice that I've been hunting for fucking years. It's coming tomorrow.
Nice.
Anchor Vice from Fitzwilliam, New Hampshire. I've never been this excited in my entire life. These things are like Easter eggs. They're really hard.
You're a big
to find.
Vice guy.
I love Vices. They're so cool. They're so like simple and they're so useful. But to have one that was, I mean, this Anchor Vice company, they have, they forged their own Vices in New Hampshire forever. And they provided them to the army and shit. But yeah, they're really hard to get a hold of because there's Vices like Wilson Vices and Prentice Vices and shit. And those go for big money. So this is kind of a niche thing, but it'll be my own personal Vice. But I'm going to do a restoration on it. That's going to be sick. And then I have a custom Vice for one of our Patreon listeners that I'm putting together that we're going to be doing a collab on with No Luck Paintworks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yikes.
This is going to be
amazing.
The coolest. It's not a restoration. It is fully custom. And Dan's going to paint it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude.
We got to do some more shit with Dan.
Oh, yeah.
He's like a local homie, dude. We can do so many cool shit. So many cool like giveaway shits.
Oh, yeah. Dude, well, he reached out to me because he was watching a Vice restoration video or something. And he's like, let's do a Vice collab. And I was like, dude, I'm working on one right now. It'll be perfect for it.
Sick.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
so sick.
Yeah. It's going to be the
That's
coolest
dope.
vice. I'm not going to want to package this thing up and ship it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Other big news, the shop is done, dude.
That's huge.
The roof is on. It's fully shingled. I just
you
hung the
shingled
doors.
it?
Yeah. Fully shingled. I just hung the front doors today. The only thing I got to do is paint the outside and trim out the door, and that thing is fucking done.
Dude.
The stepchild is parked in there as we speak.
I was going to say, did you already start moving shit in?
Just the stepchild. I'm hoping this weekend I'll start moving shit in, getting it set up the best I can. And then I was going to do like a linoleum floor. Just that way it's easier to like find shit. Because like when you drop shit on plywood, it's dark. It's fucking harder to find shit. But I just want to get everything in there right now. Pay off some Lowe's credit cards for this debt that I've sunk myself in. And maybe next year I'll redo the floor. I'm going to do like barn board on the walls. But all that shit's next year. So I'm going to try to get everything moved in, hopefully this weekend. And then I'm going to do a garage night. I'm going to put it out to anybody that wants to come. Anybody that wants to come. If you want to come up here and hang out in the fucking garage and the grand opening of Loctite Chop Shop, I'll put out the date when it's going to happen. And everyone that listens to the show is more than welcome.
Dude, that's big.
Yeah.
That seemed like just a dream fucking 2 months ago. You know what I mean?
Dude, because it's been like almost a year, dude.
Yeah.
It's been almost a year I've been talking about it. And then like there was no way I was going to get it done before winter.
Yeah.
And then
made it happen, Captain.
Spring came and I was like, it's time.
Yeah, dude. That's fucking awesome.
I can't wait for you guys to see it, dude. It's legit.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I saw it had no roof on it last time. So having a roof and doors
did you see it since then?
Yeah.
You seen it after we stood the walls up and shit? Oh, yeah, you were there when we were standing the walls up, right? Yeah.
Me and Dan were like, we'll just stay out of your way.
Yeah.
We'll go. It was like 108 degrees out.
It was
like,
so fucking hot.
We'll just go hang out by this Connex box in the shade.
Yeah. It was so fucking hot.
Yeah. It was a hot day.
Yeah. Speaking of Dan, let's get into these fucking sponsors real quick. Some of the guys that make this show fucking possible. Up first, we have Dan at No Luck Paintworks. Listen, people are already starting to blow his fucking phone up to get winter paintwork done. If you have a build in the process, or you have a bike that you just want to get repainted and have it looking fucking brandy new for next year, hit up Dan at No Luck Paintworks. His fucking skill is through the roof. This kid is a fucking beast. You'll see what I'm talking about when the pictures get put out of his Sissy Bar art extravaganza with fucking Jerry. When you see the picture of that thing, you're gonna shit all over the place because it is fucking insane. So hit him up, No Luck Paintworks, to get your fucking winter paint job scheduled before there's no more fucking spots open. Up next, we have the man of the fucking hour, Steve at Deadbeat Customs. Been supporting us since literally fucking day one. He created a Deadbeat Retreat where all low lives go to die, where many of friendships have been fucking made. Go get your ticket now at Deadbeat Customs and use code LOWLIFE at checkout. Up next, we got Steel City Blacksmithing, another one who's been supporting us forever. When we first fucking talked to this kid, he was slinging Ironhead parts out of his garage, and now he's like fucking absolutely insane at blacksmithing. The kid's a stud. He's getting ready to start making a knife line. So if you've been, Twisted Invaders, hit him up. If you've been wanting a custom knife made for you, hit him up because he's going to be fucking making them. And I promise you, if they're even half as good as the other shit he's put out, you'll be happy. Next, we got Lowbrow Customs. Tyler, super solid fucking dude, supports everything in the community. There's not one show you'll go to that doesn't have a low life banner. I mean, not a low life banner.
God willing.
A lowbrow banner. So go over to lowbrowcustoms.com for all of your fucking chopper parts. You can literally build a bike from the ground up on that one website. I think, is that it?
Might be. You're the
And
ad
we
guy.
got, last but not least, we got motherfucking Stay Strong Co. The fucking homie, John Luke, always fucking coming in hot with the fucking packages of the shit hot sauce. I just got mine. Rhino, I seen you just got yours.
Dude, mine's gone, dude. Mine's already
You
gone.
motherfucker, dude.
Dude, I've been eating it 3 meals a day. It's
that's
so good. You can put it on eggs. You can put it on
I
anything.
I put it on fucking everything. It's
You can
retarded.
just
I'll
dip
make
shit.
toast. Dude, I'll make toast and put fucking the shit hot sauce on
Yeah.
it.
Well, dude, it's like it's almost misleading to say it's a hot sauce because it's so versatile. It's not like one of those hot sauces you just like shake out on shit and it's like, oh, it's hot.
Yeah.
It's like a condiment. It should be on the tables with salt and pepper.
Yeah.
You know,
I'll tell you what it's really good with. If you make wings, and then put that on,
Forget
dude,
about
forget
it.
it.
Forget about it.
It's so fucking good. So good. But anyways, go hit him up. He's making a whole bunch of new shit. Stay Strong Co. on Instagram and tell him your boys from the Low Life Chop Podcast sent you.
You got to get the shit. It's
So good.
It's
Somehow
it's
he
so
just knows.
different.
When I start getting low, I just get a package. He just knows.
Yeah, dude. He's doing some other shit. He's branching out too. We'll keep that.
Yeah,
under
he's
wraps.
making some
But
cool
I saw
shit.
something that he made. What was it? Yesterday or the day before?
Yeah.
Dude, guy's a beast.
Yep. He is. And hopefully we're gonna see him soon. He said he was gonna make a trip up here before the end of the year, so
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. Anything any fucking updates that you got? What's the deal with the shovel? Where's that thing standing lately?
Okay, so I got the. I think last time I talked about it, I had this wicked popping
Yeah.
in the carburetor, and I thought it was like an intake leak or something. So I took that all apart. No intake leaks. Turned out it was like the timing was off. I just kept on fucking with the timing until I got it to a point where it wasn't popping. So I must have had it sparking too early or something.
Right.
I'm this close to putting an electronic ignition back in it.
Yeah.
Because points, I don't know if I'm just mechanically retarded or something, but like I'm having a hard time getting those things dialed in. Yeah, dude, just like, I don't know, I'll set the gap, I'll get it running, and then it's like popping, check the gap, and I'm like, well, it's off on one lobe, you know? Like, I don't know. But I think I might, the thing that really kept me from doing the electronic ignition at the time when I was putting it together was I didn't want to have to buy a coil because they're expensive. But actually at the Easy Co show,
Yeah, you end up getting that one.
I got a fucking single fire coil, 3 ohm for $10. Brand new. I tested it. It's perfect. So I think I'm probably going to put that in. But I did fuck with the points, and I got it firing where it wasn't popping, or it was very limited popping. And then I just had to fatten the shit out of the gas. And then it started working. And no more popping. So tons of fucking gas. And got those. Dude, I spent so much time on those points. I'm just not gifted in that category, I guess. You know?
Yeah.
But it was running great. And the other day I was going to ride it down to Manch. So I started it up, got it off the lift. Huge oil leak from somewhere. I have no idea where it's coming from.
Fuck.
Yeah. So today I was going through it, and I think it's from one of the oil lines from the case up to the rocker box.
Yeah.
I noticed like a lot of oil kind of like around that area. I don't know if it's like dripping down there, But the other thing was when I died on the way to EasyCo, the Easy Time show or whatever, Worcester Bike Week, I had a loose rocker box or a blown gasket or something. So I tightened that down. It doesn't seem to be leaking from there anymore, but it's leaking from somewhere. And I think it's the transmission. I'm hoping not, because I don't want to take that whole fucking thing apart again, because I got that. I had that one stud that had fallen out that same week, and I got that thing sorted. So, anyways, huge puddle of fucking oil under it. And I'm pretty sure it's from this oil feed line. So I tightened the hell out of it, and I just didn't have a chance to fuck with it further today. But
yeah,
thank God for Evos.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing's fucking the best thing I ever purchased was that 2003 Evo.
Yeah, that's how I always tell people, build a Sportster first. That way you have a reliable bike.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that thing's definitely gotten more miles this year for sure. Yeah, Kev there, he just got the 2002 Sportster.
Yep.
That's Fish's old bike.
Yeah.
And that thing's fucking beautiful. But
those
bikes,
sick, dude.
They've refined the Sportster, like those early aught Sportsters, like 2000 and 2003. They're carbureted. They're not rubber mount. There's a huge aftermarket for parts and shit. And they run like a motherfucker. I've never had problems with it. I did the top end, like, last year or whatever.
Yep.
Preemptively. I probably could have ridden it again. But that fucking motor just, God bless it, man. Just always starts up.
Yeah,
Never any problems. Got the CV carb on there. Just a beautiful thing. It's like, I think I might even rebuild that this winter. Like put it in a different frame, and it's not like set up like I like it. It's had a lot of different iterations, but I just love that motor.
Yeah. After I do this shovel, I'm gonna rebuild the step down.
The whole frame up, a whole thing.
Yeah, frame up everything, redo everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rebuild the motor because I've never freshened up that motor. My dad never freshened it up.
Idea.
So
yeah, that's an 88 or something.
We're on 36 years, dude. Yeah. 87. Yeah, 36 years. That bike's been ripping. No rebuilds.
Well, if it ain't broke.
Yeah. I mean, once I get the shovel done and it's running good, I'm gonna do that thing some justice and like make it a lot better. Because right now everything's fucked, dude.
Yeah.
I can't go over 65 on the highway or the fucking rear tire shakes so much that I feel like I'm going to die. It's fucked.
Yeah, dude. I was riding that Evo back from Manchester. And I just hopped on 93 and I was just like 85 miles an hour.
What tire do you have on the back?
What type? I got the Dunlop, the original.
It's like a regular tire?
Yeah, the 402.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's because I run that fucking safety mileage on the back, if those things just suck once you get up to speed.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like a weird vibration.
Maybe.
Not like a off balanced wheel, but it vibrates. It's fucking weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured because I had replaced that tire once before, and I went with the same one, the 402, because I was like, Harley probably knows what the best rear tire is, assuming they did some research or some shit. It's been great. It just doesn't look that cool. But it's a rear tire, so.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, the front tire is cool. That's an Avon.
Yeah.
But yeah, that thing just fucking cranks. And I love riding on the highway.
I hate riding on the highway, but I want to be able to ride on the highway. Like when I need to. You know what I mean?
That's the thing is.
Riding on the highway is the most boring thing. I'd rather not ride my motorcycle than ride on the highway.
Yeah, but
it's just so boring.
The thing is that I love about it is at night when you're just jamming to get home, dude, there's no trees. You're just open sky. The sun's setting.
Yeah.
You're
that's the time I want it for.
Yeah, you're just flying home. You're going to be home in no time at all.
Yeah, that's the time I want it for. It's like when I want to get on the highway, I want to be able to.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm riding, I don't care if
Yeah.
it takes me an extra hour and a half. I'm going back roads.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because to me, it's more fun. You know what I mean?
You want to be able to do both. Get you a bike that can do both.
Yeah.
You know, like actually, that's what killed my fucking shovel head because I rode all the way to Massachusetts on it on back roads. I was fine, and then Kevin, you son of a bitch, was like, "Hey, let's just hop on the highway on my Dyna for 4 exits." Dude, I got 2 exits up, and my fucking shit blew up. I lost that fucking transmission bolt, and I had to throw it in the back of the Elky.
Yeah.
So that thing is not fit for the highway. But that fucking Evo, dude, I'll go and I'll drive to California tomorrow on that fucking thing, dude. No problem.
Yeah.
And I love having that security.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. But the 5-speed Evo, I'll buy another one of those in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
But I gotta, just out of spite, I gotta get this fucking shovel head running like mint, dude. That's like my mission this summer is just get all the fucking ghosts out of it, and I'll figure it out eventually. But it sucks because it's set up perfect. It rides awesome. I love riding it. It just, every time I take it out, I know they're supposed to leak oil, but not as much oil.
Yeah.
Something's, it's got a hole in it somewhere.
Yeah. Fucking A. Yeah, I don't really have shit for updates besides the garage shit, and I already told that. So I think we're winding down here.
Yeah.
And my nose feels like it's going to explode off my face at any moment.
Just falls off your face. Just
Yeah. Yeah. Your boy might take a trip to the hospital after this episode.
You should definitely go to the ER.
Yeah, I think I might.
Have them inject some shit right into the tip of your nose.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, clean you out, bud.
I'm just afraid that it's going to like get too much pressure. And I know that's bad.
It looks like it's about to pop, bro.
Yeah.
It's red.
Yeah. So, with that, listen, we appreciate the fuck out of everyone that's been on this fucking journey for the past 5 motherfucking years. And hopefully we'll make it another 5 years. We'll see. That's it.
Yeah, stick around for another 5 years. I just started doing this shit. Give me a chance, guys. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a new show. Okay?
Yeah.
We got video now.
Yeah. There's a
But
bunch of cool shit in the pipeline.
Do you have a would you rather?
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah. I didn't have one queued up, so.
Would you rather have to have MRSA in your nose for 6 months or get hit on the dickhead one time with a ball peen hammer?
Which side of the hammer? The ball side?
No, that's too much.
That would split it.
That would cut you.
That would split like a hot dog in the microwave with
It'd be
cottage cheese
junk.
on it.
It'd be junk. Your dick would be a vagina after that.
Huh. I don't know. Well, actually, if it split on the top and then it healed, and then you had like a
You have
fork,
2 dicks.
a fork, like a
You
snake
one in the
tongue.
tank, one in the stank.
Dude, actually,
That could actually be good.
yeah. If you have a weird dick, I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Like if you're like, hey, I have a weird dick, like it's a good pickup line. I'm married now, so I don't do this anymore. But if I was a young guy, I'd be like, smash my dick with a ball peen hammer, split it in 2 so it looks like a snake tongue, and then I'd pull it out at the bar. I'd just be like, hey, you want to see my weird dick?
Dropping on bar tops across America.
Yeah, dude, I'd definitely go for the split dick tip. But if it was just smashing it, I guess I can't imagine a world where you smash the tip of your dick and it doesn't like split into a bloody mess, right? Like no matter which side.
It's pretty soft. It's pretty soft tissue.
Is this a stiletto brand hammer with the waffle top?
Oh no, that'd be a framing hammer. You don't want that. That thing would be gone. It would just cut it off.
Like, how hard are we talking?
A good whack.
I mean, it's going to be like, all right, so how long do I have to have this shit in my nose? 6 months?
6 months.
And then how long would it take my peen to heal? I think peens heal pretty quickly because they're full of blood.
Yeah, you would think.
And I could get the fork penis. Or the spork penis. Oh, yeah, maybe it just flattened like a spoon.
Yeah, that's just fucked.
I'd be interested to see what the hammer does. I think I'm going to go
For science, you'll go that route?
I think I'm going to go with the hammer because I might have a mutant penis, and that would be cool.
Dude, then you could have the nickname Hammerhead.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like smashing the balls. Like,
no, that'd be fucked.
Yeah, smash tip of my dick, and then hopefully it gets deformed in some cool way, and it's somehow more pleasurable to my wife. Yeah, I'd go with the hammer.
Yeah. I'm going that same route. Same route.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've had this for 2 days, and I'm fucking miserable, dude. Miserable.
Well, yeah, if you have it for 6 months, it can lead to other shit, too.
You could die.
You can die. You can get, like, brain damage or something, right?
Yeah. It's not good.
Yeah, dude. Hammer all the way.
Yeah. I'm going hammer. It sounds fucking gruesome, but I promise you this is not good.
Unless the cure for MRSA is smashing the tip of your dick with a hammer. You go to the ER and the doctor's like, all right, let me see your dick. This is really easy. It's gonna...
You just get both of them.
He's like, yeah, both. I take both.
Hits you with one of those reflex hammers.
That wouldn't hurt at all, dude. Those little rubber mallets I got. Unless I got the pointy side at it. The doctor was fucking... He did that shit with the hammer, like smacking my knee with it. My knees weren't like moving at all. And he's like, oh, you're not sitting right. I was like, dude, what kind of fucking like 7th century barbarian shit is this? You're smacking my knee with a rubber mallet, you idiot.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to do that anymore.
I don't think so.
And by the way, I don't really even give a fuck what my reflexes are in the lower half of my leg.
No. Fuck with him. Next time you have to get that done, when you hit your left knee, bounce your right leg out.
Or make like sex sounds like you're coming.
Yeah.
Like,
when he hits you, like,
do it again. Hit it harder, doctor.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
All right. I think this is a wrap. Again, thank you for fucking joining us for 5 years. And don't worry, the best is still to come.
Tune in. I gotta shut this off now.